everyone, thanks for joining today. I'm Mia Danielle, and today we're going to be talking about preparing the mind for stillness. So, we already talked about how to prepare the body, and so here we're going to prepare the mind. So, first things first, body and mind have to be in balance. So, if you want to get your body right, you have to have your mind right. If you want to have your body right, you have to have your body right. So, first things first is to take care of all your biological needs, okay? So that means to make sure that your bathroom business is taken care of. Make sure that your mouth isn't extra dry. If you need some water, drink a little water before you sit down. If you're doing this during your lunch break, and you're going to do it before lunch, you don't want to have an empty stomach where you are so hungry that your mind is not even going to be able to concentrate or to settle because your stomach is going to be giving you all of those cues that I'm hungry, it's time to eat. So whether it's you just take a little bit of a snack or eat a small snack beforehand, you don't want to start a meditation or a moment of stillness with a very full stomach, because then your digestion process is going to start to happen and you're going to feel kind of sluggish, and the blood is going to go to that area. So it's best to not have like a completely empty stomach where your body is telling you it's hungry, but to not be so full that you can't stay awake. Okay, so find that balance. If you're sensitive to temperatures, then it's a good idea to either wear layers or to set the temperature and setting that's one that's comfortable for you. If you, likewise, like for me personally, I don't like my feet to be cold, so I always wear wool socks or even shoes, or make sure that the temperature is, or a blanket over myself, but make sure that the temperature is where I like it to be. So yeah, you want to come ready biologically. Okay, that's step one. Step two is to set the tone. Okay, you're creating the safe space for you to tap into those still places within you. So that doesn't mean that you have to have a formal meditation space. What that can mean is simply that you clear a space of distractions. So you're not in a space where there's a lot going on. You're not in the middle of the living room while your child's watching TV and the dog is playing with the ball. Or you are able to find a space that is devoted for your practice. And it can be a different place every time, but sometimes it's helpful if you find a space that is your space. There's a wonderful movie called Prayer Closet, and I always get that visual of, especially me as a mom, I remember when I first started to meditate, and I have pictures, maybe I'll post one, of my daughter coming in the morning and sitting right there while I was meditating and eating her breakfast as I would be meditating. And in the beginning, I was really rigid with myself, and I'm not going to move. I'm going to show her that this is my time for me. And she didn't care. She just wanted to be close. So same thing with the dog. The dog would come and just plop beside me. And I would regimentally just kind of stay there. But you want to find a space that's for yourself. And while the closet might seem a little off and a little odd, if that's the only space that you can find that you can really tap into those inner sacred spaces, then by all means. It could also mean just creating the space. If you're able to light a candle or have aromatherapy or a sound machine if you like the sounds of running water or need white noise in the background. If you're able to light incense, you just want to create that special space that feels like a mini retreat for you. Okay, whether it's 15 minutes, an hour, or however long you dedicate to your stillness and your time. So remember, this is going to be the time where you're accessing your inner voice. So you want to make sure that you aren't hearing all the other voices of the outside world. So just find a space and create that space for you. Lastly, it's always going to be about setting our intentions. And this is when you want to bring what you want to bring to the practice. So a good affirmation, if you're having a tough day or something that you want to set the tone for the day or the remaining of the day, or as you enter into sleep mode or for the beginning of the next day. If you're doing this on a weekly basis, set your intention and your affirmation for the week. Sometimes writing it on an index card and putting it in front of you as a reminder, or just to actually help hold the space with that affirmation is helpful. I have a few that I wrote here, just as a sample. It's the past is over. I trust the process. I am in the process of change, and it is safe to look within. So these are just suggestions, but sometimes visuals do help. So if you put one, right in front of you, or write it down right beforehand, whatever you're inspired as you take that seat into your inner mindscape, it's good to have that. So those are our three. So you definitely want to take care of your biological needs, create a safe space that feels comfortable to you and conducive for the practice, and then also set your intention. So thanks again for joining, and I hope this is helpful. Thanks.